Welcome back to another episode of the Greenhouse Gals here at Buchwalter Greenhouse. My name's Tiffany.
Yeah, and I'm Olivia.
And today I'm gonna break some hearts today, Olivia.
Yes, you are.
And you know what question I'm gonna ask you. What question have you had people asking you lately? What's been this top question that everybody wants to know?
Can I get a purple or blue hosta?
Purple and blue hostas. No. And that's gonna make a lot of you very sad because these images are floating around right now on the internet, on social media, and they look awesome. Even some that have like pink stripes in them or yellow or orange, or like people are saying, yeah, look at all these rainbow hostas. And it sounds awesome. And then they're calling greenhouses and they're calling us or coming to us and saying, do you have the blue hostas? I want that.
Right.
Or do I have the purple hostas? And I'm sorry, the answer is no, they don't exist. So what's happening there? People are using AI, or they're messing with the coloring in images. So they look, in the image, they look blue or pink or purple. But really with hostas, if you're asking for a blue hosta, what you're gonna find is really the leaves are a green with a shade of like a sea foam blue. So, and some of them have more of a blue tint than others, but like even this Shadowland Autumn Frost, it I think has a really nice
that's bright,
like blue center to it, and the yellow kind of sets it off. But technically, it's still green. Like if you're not really into colors, you probably still look at that and be like, it's yellow and green. What are you talking about? So, okay, so they don't exist. The seeds don't exist either. That's a huge scam going on right now. If you already bought blue hosta seeds or purple hosta seeds, I'm sorry. I don't know what you're going to get. But
what would it be?
I don't know. And they could possibly be hostas, but I think the scammers are thinking, by the time you actually have a plant, you're not going to know what it is. Or it's just going to be too late to try to get your money back, and they're gone. They've already taken their money and left. And it's only $6, but they're doing this over and over and over and over again.
With everyone.
And it's a pretty good scam they got going on. But, so what can you plant instead? Is the question here. If you want something for shade, this Coleus is called Torchlight, Color Blaze Torchlight. And it has such a deep purple leaf, it almost looks black. And then I love the little red veining it has in the middle. This is also a Coleus I've seen messed, like the colorings have been messed with in pictures to make it look more purple than it actually is in real life. So always check out in person. Make sure you're dealing with the real deal here. But this would be a good one to sub out for your purple hosta that you thought you were going to get. Another option would be coral bells come in a purple color. This one is called Carnival Rose Granita. It's almost got like some underlying pink tones to it. And it's very shimmery the way the light hits it. Obsidian is another very dark purple. So these are going to be as purple as you get as far as like perennial leaves on a plant. Otherwise, you can definitely get perennials that have flowers that are purple. What do you think about the sunflowers? Have you asked anybody asked about sunflowers?
Sunflowers, but what, like the
I've had people ask that for purple sunflowers.
Petals are purple?
They don't exist. No. They're one you can get sunflowers in shades of yellow, almost like an orangey yellow, deep reds. Like and stripes, but not purple. So that's another one that's not real. It does not exist. But what could you sub instead? I would go for a dahlia if you want a giant flower that's purple. This particular one is called Grand Cancun dahlia, and the flowers are just gorgeous on it, and they're tipped with a little bit of white. This could be a good trade-off. On it. They're not going to be as tall as like a traditional sunflower, but you could definitely get your purple fix here. And then Zion Blue Osteospermum. These little daisy flowers bloom all summer. They don't come back, but I love their lavender blue petals, and then they have a very blue center as well.
Yes.
Blue denim. Sorry, this is blue denim.
Yeah,
So
there's a whole like set of those, like in different colors too, and they just do different fades, and the petals are really cool on this type of flower.
Yes, we also have white.
Yeah.
With like a light blue and reds. Yes. Yeah. And then there's one that is purple to yellow.
Yes. Yeah. So just cool.
That one's very cool as well. So yeah, if you're ever looking for a plant that you found online, definitely do your research first. And if you can't find it anywhere, number one, it's so new it doesn't exist.
Right.
I'll throw this one out at you.
Okay.
What do you think? Do they exist? Petunias that glow in the dark.
Oh, well, you actually gave me an article that said they do.
Oh, I did?
She made me read it as research. Yeah, so, but you said, like,
but are they real?
You said, yeah, they are real, and they're trying on doing them, but are they for sale? No. And do they actually work yet? No. We got to see them last summer at a plant show, and the lights in this room, there's no windows in the room. They had the lights all the way off, and then you had to wait like 5 minutes for your eyes to adjust, and then we were able to see, we could see them glowing. Okay.
It was hard to see them, but we could see them glowing.
Yeah.
Which was really weird.
Yeah.
Like just to see this whitish glow. So the petunias are white in flower.
Yeah, I was gonna ask.
And what they've done is they've somehow genetically used the bioluminescence from certain kinds of mushrooms.
Okay, yeah.
There's some mushrooms that have bioluminescence in them, and they can glow at night. And they've intertwined that DNA into petunias.
Yeah.
So this is the first year they've been released.
Yeah.
On a bigger scale, I'd say, to the public. I'm pretty sure they're going to be hard to find. Yeah. And people have been asking if we have any. We chose not to grow any this year. What I've been hearing is like a 4.5-inch pot. Pots were going for around $30. Yeah. For a little pot like that. Yeah. It was cool, but the biggest issue I saw was that if you had any kind of like light pollution, like if you have lights on your patio, or a street light, or any kind of like security light, you probably won't be able to tell they're glowing. Yeah. But they did let me know, the breeders did let me know they were working on improving their genetics.
Right. Can plants like evolve? Like, can we make them different and improve them?
They said they were working on improving them so that they're supposed to be like more than 10 times brighter. So each year, that's definitely something to still be watching for. We'll see where that comes out next year. Yeah. Maybe we'll have some glow-in-the-dark petunias next year.
That'd be a cool thing.
Right?
The new thing with plants.
Yeah, glow-in-the-dark plants. Yeah. So, anyway, but we're packed full of plants right now. So if you want to see what is actually truly here at the greenhouse, you're going to have to come out and see the great variety we have, from hanging baskets to perennials, vegetables, shrubs, the whole gamut. Yeah. May is an awesome time to visit the greenhouse.
Yeah, it is.
All right, well, this has been the Greenhouse Gals with Olivia and Tiffany, and we'll catch you next time.